Okay guys, so I just finished watching Scream Season 3 episodes 3 and 4, and I do have to say, I did enjoy tonight's episodes more than I did last night's episodes, because for one, now I'm a little bit more invested into what's going on, and tonight we got a little bit more juice. That's what I'm liking about it now, and tomorrow night we have the final 2 episodes, so we'll watch out for the review on that tomorrow, but let's talk about tonight's episode. So tonight's episode, we find out a little bit about what happened to Shane. They kind of just ignore that a little bit. Everything this season does seem a little rushed. That's something that I'm gonna still think, because Ghostface was just kind of like thrown in last night because his brother was wearing Ghostface's costume on Halloween night when Dion witnessed him being murdered. And the first episode of tonight was essentially them going back to the original place where his brother was killed, investigating what happened. We find out that the Hook Man was actually innocent, who was played by Tony Todd's Candyman, which is something that I forgot to mention last night. But we do get a really awesome scene in one of the episodes tonight of Candyman versus Ghostface. I know that a couple of you were mentioning in the comment section in my last review that we were going to get that. We did get that tonight. And that was probably one of the most satisfying scenes of tonight's 2 episodes. And I have to say, the kills are awesome. The kills are violent, the kills look cool, the kills are creative. Like, I mean, Candyman's death, I'm going to call him Candyman because that's who he is basically to me. But Candyman's death was literally the garbage compactor coming down and crushing him. That was intense, and I was just like, ooh, like my bones were like crunching and stuff. And that was really neat. So I do like the kills of this season, but what tonight did really well for me is that it shows what I was talking about last night. Last night I was saying I didn't get the vibe that there was an actual killer going around. I didn't get the vibe that it could have been any of them. Tonight, however, that is a completely different story. I'm getting more and more of a feeling of who it could potentially be, but I think that they're making it way too obvious for Liv. That's what Scream normally likes to do a lot. The writers of it like to pinpoint one person, and right now all of the red flags are on Liv. But I think that it's someone even closer, and I actually think that it could be Kim, Liv's dad. For whatever reason, it could be Liv's dad. I know that there were a lot of you thinking that it was Manny, and maybe it still could potentially be, because we never got to see, like, yeah, we got to see like the funeral and stuff like that, but we never saw a body. They were showing what clothes he's gonna wear like at the funeral and stuff like that, and it showed Kim, like, you know, all sad and stuff like that, but we never got to see an actual body. And then again, I know that he burned stuff like that, but it could potentially still be the case. That could be part of the cover-up. And there was a couple potential signs of him actually being the killer as well. So that could still be the case. I think that's something that they tried to do just to kind of cover that up. But yeah, tonight's 2 episodes. Episode 1 was more focused on Marcus going back to where his brother was murdered, and they were trying to finish up the investigation there. And then episode 2 was more grieving over Manny's death, and then them trying to solve even further as to who the killer could potentially be. So I did really enjoy tonight's episode. I thought the end when Ghostface arrived at Beth's place was actually really good. I liked all the sequences that was going through there. And then there was one kill in particular. Gosh, why can I not think of the nerd's name right now? But his kill was really badass. I did really enjoy that kill a lot. So I am liking the kills a lot, and I was able to actually buy into more of the characters tonight. So post comments down below, let me know, what did you guys think of tonight's episodes of Scream? Whatever your guys' thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for the final 2 episodes of Scream. We're going to have a lot to talk about, including that big killer reveal. So I will see you guys tomorrow.